I'm Paul Borders with Lifecycle Engineering. I'm a senior principal consultant. I've been with the organization for about 14 years. I have been working with really our more strategic, complex clients that we have, and part of that has been working with scorecards and setting those up with the leadership team. So I've done a lot of work in that space and looking forward to sharing some of those learnings today. I'd say generally that a scorecard provides really organizational focus, but it's not just a document. It's very much how it sits in the organizational context for leaders. If it's buried in a 15-page report, it will be very ineffective. But if leaders position it so that they create healthy tension and accountability for results, then that's the best possible solution, and it can really quickly move the organization through different levels of maturity. How you build a scorecard for reliability transformation is really, it is not a single event. I would indicate that it's a series of 3 different phases. The first phase is really the selection of metrics that you're going to be including on your dashboard. That's typically pretty easy as long as the group is relatively small. It certainly gets slowed down when there's a lot of people involved. The next phase is really what I call the messy phase, and there's lots of issues that come up in that phase. And I would tell you that messy phase is really where many scorecards die, right? The management has to show tremendous commitment to sort of pushing through those challenges to get to the next phase. And that third phase is really where you have a fully mature and functioning scorecard that you use to manage your business. Oftentimes that will be for a period of 7 to 8 months, and you will have accomplished many of the things on your scorecard, and then you almost go back into the first phase again where you select additional metrics that are appropriate for your now higher level of maturity. The keys to using a scorecard effectively, I would probably point to 3 things. First is data integrity. Data integrity is just vital. If people, when they're reviewing it, if they're not confident that the data that's shown is not real, then it really undermines the discussion, and it undermines the leader's ability to move people, because you're talking about the data problems as opposed to the performance. So data integrity is critical. Having engaged leaders position the scorecard correctly is super vital. The best leaders really recognize the maturity level of the organization. They set appropriate milestones for their current level of performance, and they create a fun, challenging environment to move them from where they are, from where they want to be. And when they meet where they want to be, the bar is raised on performance. So that's a really healthy positioning for leadership in their relationship with the scorecard. I would say that the third thing that's critical for scorecards is visibility in the organization. One of the challenges that we attempted to address in the LCE Smarter Playbook is to position that with a high level of visibility so that people can access the scorecard very readily and understand the score when they're doing what they did. To learn more about Lifecycle Engineering's approach to building a smarter culture, visit our website or send an email to info@lcesmarter.com.